Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I was headed down to the barn to just do a quick check on everybody now that the rain has passed, and one of the bucks was here in the yard just standing about to come through. Of course, as soon as he figured out I was headed his way, he took off, but I'm glad we got a little shot of him. We can see even before I get to the grow out pen that the little birds are starting to grow up in the grow out pen, which is what they're supposed to do. It's actually really funny because I can see it from the house, and so I do sometimes while I'm on calls or while I'm doing other things, I can glance out the window and just see flapping wings everywhere. They're all starting to learn to fly, to get up. They're testing each other. You can see our duckling is doing great. But yeah, they're really just strengthening themselves at this point, and that's exactly what they should be doing, right? They're working out how their wings work, how they get air, how they lift their bodies, building up muscle strength. As their feathers get lighter, technically they're getting lighter because the blood supply isn't there anymore. They're learning they can get up on things and perch. Whee! So it's always fun to kind of watch this stage and see what their antics are. Clearly our little ducky is doing just fine. He's right there in the middle of the mix. Everybody else is doing great. Guinea's doing great. So, for what it's worth, we knew that this pen was secure. Of course, we built it like Fort Knox, so it better be secure. And everybody's happy and healthy here and just working on becoming big boys and girls. Still have no idea whether we have a goose or a gander. No clue whether we have a duck or a drake. The guinea, at this point, I'll never know because you kind of need comparative to be able to try and guess whether they're male or female. So if it sticks around and we don't find any eggs next year, then we'll know it's a male. If it doesn't stick around, we'll never know. The chickens, like I said, those guys actually at this point, can tell pretty well. And most of them, thankfully, have become hens. Well, are hens. They didn't become hens. They were hatched hens. The turkey still need a long time to develop. It'll probably be October, November before I know whether they're male or female. And at this point in time, they're the only guys that are still on the market. So if anybody's in the market for a Royal Palm turkey, I've got a few left. We're down to these 5 and then my 2 little ones that heck won't grow up until December at this point. But yeah, that's what's happening here in the bird pen. All is well, and you got to see some flight school. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you for being a part of my community. Be kind. Bye for now.